Hello and welcome to part 16 of the Pokemon Gold Randomized Nuzlocke. We're here in Tojo Falls and we're about to start making our way through so we can get to Victory Road and eventually the Elite Four. So this looks like our encounter in Tojo Falls. We got a Mantine, however you say it. Should be a pretty easy capture for us. I was really hoping to get a flying Pokemon since we still can't fly anywhere. It's kind of a bummer. Okay, looks like one more false swipe should take care of it as long as we... Oh, I guess we broke out of confusion last turn. Great. I'm gonna predict 2 Great Balls will be needed. Okay. Come on, Mantine. That was a nice little slap in the face. It's okay, we weren't awake. We kind of needed that. This Mantine really does not want to get captured. I didn't think we'd have such a tough time. Mantine, I thought had a pretty low capture rate actually. Oh wow, I was wrong. It's got a capture rate of 25. I guess I was thinking, I mean it's a Pokemon with no evolutions, right? I mean, why? It also doesn't look that great to me based on its stats. I mean, it's got ridiculous special defense, I suppose, but I'm not really sure what else it's got going for it. Also, it's really cool how in this game you can see... Oh, we're going to heal up if we're confused. Oh no, we're not attacking anymore. We don't have to worry about that. It's cool how you can see the Romarade attached to the actual wing of Mantine. I don't know, I think that's a cool little thing that they threw in there. Okay, I was wondering how long this episode was going to go if we spent about 15 minutes trying to capture this damn thing. This was a tough capture. Mantine. Is it a Stingray? Is this... It says it's the kite Pokemon. It kind of looks like a Stingray, doesn't it? We're gonna name this after the true hero. Oh, enough said. Okay, we have a waterfall already, and I believe the only other HM we need in this area is Surf, Waterfall, maybe Strength, maybe it's just Waterfall. Interesting, I didn't know we could have encounters while gliding down like that. It's kind of cool. Just for the EXP, almost feels faster than running away. Maybe not quite, but yeah, definitely not, but we get a good little chunk of experience that way. Wow, I guess Tojo Falls really is quite small. You literally just need Waterfall. Oh, nice. I love when old people, not even just old people, but... Oh, that's cool. It's toxic. I wonder what the TM was originally supposed to be. Oh, you are a trainer. Okay, great. Entei, interesting. Okay, the levels of these trainers have definitely gone up since the last set of trainers we encountered. Like, everyone on that route south of Blackthorn was pretty underwhelming. I think the most powerful trainer we saw only had like level 27 Pokemon or something like that. Wow, that was a good chunk of experience. Swinub is ground ice. We still don't have a fire type. We're gonna go Elite Saurus. I think fighting is super effective against ice. Man, that's one of those things. I get most of the type advantages down, and then I almost always make one. Oh wow, yeah, okay. I almost always make one or two errors when it comes to the weirder types. For example, the Ghost Dark Psychic, like triangle. I'm not totally sure I understand. I didn't see what's coming out, I'll be honest. Okay, Crocodile. We don't really want to be here. Take a water move. I'm gonna go back into light here. One of the other ones that got me for a long time was, I think I mentioned this in a previous video, I was pretty sure that Dark Pokemon just had no weaknesses for the longest time. I thought Dark Pokemon were so good, I was like, they have no weakness. And only then did I understand that fighting Pokemon had a type advantage. The interesting thing too is that I even had fighting Pokemon on teams. I just don't think I ever used a fighting move on a dark type in battle for such a long time. I was also pretty sure that Steel, the only thing that worked against Steel was Fire, overlooking fighting types again. I'll be honest, the other thing I consider too is I think the only times I had a Pokemon with a fighting type move was probably somebody, yeah, like Nidoran. Did they both learn double kick? Any of the Nidorans, Nidorino, and Nido King or Queen. I'm pretty sure I just used double kick on those guys, but I can't really think of a whole lot of other times I've used fighting Pokemon in the past. At least when playing this game specifically. As I went to the other generations, oh wow, that did a pretty good chunk of damage. It's a little scary. But yeah, definitely looking back, I completely undervalued the utility of fighting type Pokemon. Wow, this Petal Dance is pretty strong. Trying to think if I have a Pokemon type that I think is the most useful and a Pokemon type that I think is the least useful. See, for least useful, I know that, like, I guess there's reason to justify any type of Pokemon, and maybe there's more to it than I know. Maybe this is something, a Pokemon that other people would actually rank very useful. I just don't see normal types as all that useful. Like, there are some pretty powerful normal type moves, and some normal type Pokemon have ridiculously high physical attack for sure. Was that Eradicate? Is that what I read? Yeah. And I suppose, if I'm not mistaken, they only have one weakness, which is fighting type moves. But they can't deliver any super effective hits against anything, and I don't know, in my opinion, when constructing a team, it seems like something that would be pretty useful. Like, wouldn't you want each of your Pokemon to be able to have a type advantage over the opponent's Pokemon? Or maybe, you know, maybe there are some cases where it really just doesn't matter, because if you've got a, we'll just take Ursaring in the last example. If you've got an Ursaring who maybe happens to have a ridiculously high attack stat, and you teach it, let's just look up Ursaring on Dexter real quick. Yeah, pretty high attack stat. And you've got it using a move like Slash. There's got to be a higher physical normal move than that, though, right? Ah, Thrash. There you go. Maybe you can, you know, do so much damage. It doesn't necessarily matter that you're not dealing super effective damage. That could be a possibility. As for most useful type, I think I'm willing to think about this more. I'm actually gonna look up the type checker real quick, because that will give me confidence in what I'm about to say. So personally, I think one of the most useful types that I'm looking at here that I can think of is Steel. I feel that Steel resists so many different move types, and it's especially useful in Nuzlocke for the purposes of, you know, beating out Explosion. Rock also resists a fair amount of types, but not like anything in comparison to Steel. And I believe Steel even completely resists one type, Poison, right? Yeah, Poison does absolutely nothing to Steel. So there are just things like that that I think make it such a good type. Oh, interesting. Learning all kinds of interesting things. I was just talking about the Ghost Dark Psychic Trio. I did not know that Ghost move did half to Dark. I thought Ghost moves were not effective against Dark. But I believe... Psychic is not effective against Dark at all. It doesn't do any damage. Okay, Goldeen coming out. We got a Lightyear. Honestly, it feels like sometimes most of these videos are just me, like, looking up things on Dexter and learning stuff that I probably should know about this game before doing a Nuzlocke run. I have I'm gonna call it a weak working knowledge of Pokemon. You know, I know general strategy. I know they're really trying to set us up with these trainers, by the way. And I know, you know, there's some things here and there that I know. But overall, there's a lot that I just feel like I should know, but I don't. I mean, I would say most people who play this game at any kind of relatively serious level, or at least at the Nuzlocking point, know all the type effectivenesses, or at least most people should. They probably know when their opponent throws out a Pokemon what type it is. You know, when I see like a Dunsparce and I think it's a water and it's a normal type, that definitely just shows my ignorance. Here's me using a Thunder move on a Dragon type Pokemon, forgetting that Thunder is resisted by Dragon. Interesting. We got a Lugia coming out. I'm gonna keep in what level? 33. Interesting. Curious as to what Lugia would even know at that level. Wow. Look at Lugia really resist that. Okay, that was a crit. I was gonna say if that's a normal hit at not very effective, that would be pretty insane. So it looks like Lugia would know, yeah, Aeroblast, Safeguard, Gust, and Recover. It's like the same one we fought in Tin Tower, it looks like. I was just wondering if it learned any new moves by 40, but it does not. The Delibird's coming out. Well, you know, we don't have any more Thunder Punches. But we do resist flying, so... Delibird's another Pokemon I probably couldn't tell you. I'm guessing normal flying? Might even just be normal. Interesting. Ice flying. Okay, so that's a... Oh no! What the fuck was that move? What? Hold up. I'm looking at the move on Dexter. It has no power rating? What the fuck kind of move is that? What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna need to go to Bulbapedia before going any farther. Like, what? Good lord. It most likely hit us, so it says the base power if it doesn't heal damage. Yeah, if it doesn't heal the user, can hit it 40, 80, or 120. I feel like we got the 120 there. Good freaking lord. Oh, that really sucks. Motherfucker. This, I think this is an episode that we're gonna perhaps have to end early. Is there a Poké Center near here? I would really like to just... Ah, fuck. What's with our luck in these electric Pokemon? I mean, we've just gotten absolutely trashed. One-hitted by crazy-ass moves, Octazooka and Present. Like... absolutely insane. I am so sad right now. I can't believe Delibird, the ice-flying Pokemon, knows a normal move, Present, that can deal a fucking stupid amount of damage. Remember when I said there were things about this game that I felt I should know that I just didn't? Yeah, that's definitely one of those things that I probably should have known. I really should have known to send in... It's like putting out anything against something that knows Hyper Beam, right? Or Hyper Beam is 150, but are the Hydro Pump, Fire Blast, those are 120, I guess. Putting anything out that knows that, like, I'm gonna put out a Pokemon that fucking resists that type. Like, I just can't believe, like, I felt like we were doing so well. I felt like Lightyear was really putting in work. It just sucks because, well, it sucks for a lot of reasons, but You know, our alternative now is we have our Magnemite in the PC, which we can, of course, level up as our new electric type. We could maybe even take this opportunity to reconsider if we want to keep an electric type around. I just don't know at this point. I don't know what we're gonna do. Oh, what a shit show. What a shit show. I think we have a paralyzed Kiriberi down here. Oh. Nope. Won't work on our fainted Pokemon. Wow, that's really gonna suck to release you, Lightyear. We really can't fuck around in this area anymore. I mean, we're keeping our Pokemon at 90% HP or more at this point. I mean, I hate that so much. Maybe there will be a Poke Center for us right before we actually get to Victory Road. I just feel really disappointed right now. And I'm not even thinking right anymore. I don't even... I just... What the hell is Corsola? Oh, Water Rock. Okay. I was gonna say, what resists flying but is normal to steel? So it looks like the rock resists our flying, and then water resists steel but is super effective against rock. We're gonna just quick attack. Oh, duh, idiot, rock. Okay. And I just feel like I'm beating myself up now for that really stupid mistake against... We lost, interesting. I have to check if this counts as a new area. I'm gonna do that real quick. Because we got a Pokemon... Let's see what Route 27 spans. No, we are in a new area. This is definitely a new area. Looks like this is Route 26 as opposed to 27. So in that case, is there no... Oh, Victory Road is south of that gated area I'm thinking of. I know there's like, it's like this area and you can either go like right into Kanto or like left into Mount Silver, and then straight ahead is Victory Road for the Pokemon League. I got it. Okay, I think we're gonna call this episode after this trainer battle. We're gonna make it to the reception gate. Hopefully there will be a Poke Center somewhere along the way. And if we can... Hello. Okay, so what we're gonna need to do before we go any farther is release Lightyear. So first of all, we'll put him to the back. Wow, it'd be really nice to have a flying type move right now. Just realized I killed that, I'm really not thinking right. Killed that Ammonite, even though I said, and I made an explicit note, that we were in a new area. Okay, this episode's canceled. I'm just gonna save. The next time we come back, we're gonna be taking on Victory Road. We're gonna have to have said goodbye to Lightyear. And, I mean, not much else to say. It's gonna be terribly sad. I won't make you guys suffer through it. The release process. Well, see you guys soon.